Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cheap Backpacking Food. Today we're going to take a look at a Knorr pasta side. This is Knorr Asian side with teriyaki noodles. Now there are a ton of these out there. Why oh why I bought teriyaki noodles, I don't know. I've never had it before, that's probably why. But this is lo mein noodles in a sweet teriyaki sauce. I'm not generally a teriyaki sauce kind of guy. I think it's usually a little bit overly sweet, but we're gonna try these and see how it works out. Now, nutritional facts for those of you who are interested in those, and they have some differences here because I believe most of these, they also account for like, vegetable oil or margarine, or I guess butter. So I suppose that's a micro accounting for potentially what they think you're going to be putting in there. And then also a couple of the other Knorr pasta sides will use like milk. So you have a mix versus prepared. So there's a slight change there. Pretty big sodium and right there. And this is 2 serving pouch. So you're pretty much, you got a lot of sodium in this, but again, that's something we always have to contend with, right? And then ingredients list down here if you're interested in that. Interesting ingredients, got some ginger and some Worcestershire and some other things. And you have a little recipe for crispy orange chicken bowl. There you go. Good times, Knorr. So preparation-wise, simmer in a medium saucepan. Yada, yada, yada. We'll see that. You could also microwave it. Now, you can absolutely make these on trail in your pot, give it a little bit of a simmer, but it does take a little bit more time than, say, something like a ramen noodle would, or, and you have to watch it a little bit. You have to kind of gauge your temperature. Now, you could, of course, like cold soak this. You could also soak it in hot water and not it's just going to take a little bit more time. So optimal cooking, you're on like bring it to a boil, drop it down to the low simmer, or just drop it down to low and just sort of let it do its thing. But again, the biggest thing with these is they are cheap and they're pretty easy to make. So I'm going to go ahead and just make this on the stovetop because I'm home, and then this is mainly for the flavor, see what it tastes like. So yeah, let's go do that. All right, so our teriyaki noodles, can't say it right, teriyaki noodles are done. Big old portion here. Let's dive in and see if it was worth the wait. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not great. Yeah, there's just that's teriyaki. I don't really care for teriyaki. Why'd you buy it? I don't know, to try it. The noodles came out pretty well. And the teriyaki flavor is reasonably mild, so it's not like overdone, like they just poured an entire bottle of teriyaki sauce on here. I wouldn't say it really needs any seasonings. It seems to be pretty adequate in that department. I think if you like teriyaki flavor, this is certainly one that will probably be okay for you to try. I will say that the simmering process, I think, takes a wee bit longer than what they say on the bag, because those noodles just seem to need a little bit of extra time in comparison to some of their other products. But aside from this, if you like teriyaki and you're going out on the trail and you want to just have some teriyaki noodles, well, there you go. And you can throw some tuna in there or whatever you want to throw in there, and you've got a complete meal. Now, these are great because they're basically, I don't think I've ever seen them over $1 a piece. There's always some deal going on them, 10 for 10 or something like that, or even like a 5 for 10 or 10 for 5, So, you're getting 50 cents a piece. So they're crazy cheap. And you can stock up on these, just put them in your pantry. I have some favorites of these, but they're nice cheap food and good to take on the trail. And they're good short-term prepping measure as well. So there you go. Knorr Asian sides teriyaki noodles. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have any of you tried this particular one? I know most of you have probably had the brand, but how about the teriyaki noodles? If you have, leave it in the comments down below. What did you think of them? I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, leave that in the comments too. And yeah, if you'd ever like to send anything in, the P.O. box is in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel further, the Patreon link is down below in the description. And then like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.